What up, what up, what up? It's your favorite shit-talking squirrel, back for the YouTube video. So, I have been on a deep dive as of late. I found myself in another internet rabbit hole the other day. A squirrel hole, one might even say, much like the hole we presently find ourselves in, except much, much darker, and filled with a lot more Floridian white trash. Because today, we're going to be taking a look at Icy Wyatt's arrest footage.
Hello? Pizza delivery for, Icy Wiener? Oh, crud.
I have burrowed so deep into this squirrel hole of this absolute clout goblin, and little did I know on the face of it how deep this thing would go. This was like, you know those cow hoof videos where they trim and file away the the lame cow's hooves? This was like the lame cow infected foot of internet rabbit holes. The more I started to slice and shear away at the hoof horn, the more pus and rotted horn started to spurt and explode around me until I finally got to the bloody spectral sack at the center filled with gotcha games and domestic abuse. It's just... Shout out to this guy, by the way, because he's an effing internet legend, a saint who must be protected at all cost, doing the Lord's work, doing the Hindu god's work on it.
This is the Hoof GP. My name's Graham Parker, and that is an extremely sore foot. You need to show some respect.
Alright, so without further ado, let's take a look at this fucking low-rent Machine Gun Kelly get curb stomped by the police. Let's get this.
Yeah, there's a guy driving around in a pink Mercedes. He almost just hit a lady with pushing a little stroller with his kids in the shopping center.
I just saw a guy on a pink Mercedes SUV. Mm-hmm. He went down off his car, shirtless, shoeless, and started hitting the lady's car.
Okay, not off to a great start. We've gotten the victim's point of view on the whole situation. Let's see what Mr. Wyatt has to say on the subject.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
This truck came up and tried to cut me off, so I pulled over to the next lane, and again, he's trying to swerve into my lane and tried to hit the car. So I stopped the vehicle, and he gets right in front of me. They stopped the car right in front of me, dead stop, so that I almost hit them.
Oh my goodness! Well, that's certainly different than what we were originally led to believe. He was basically terrorized by a group of out-of-control thugs in a pickup truck. Now, wouldn't it be embarrassing if we were somehow able to obtain footage of said event, depicting the exact opposite of Mr. Wyatt's version of events, and then, in fact, Mr. Yeager was the aggressor, swerving in and out of the lanes in said bright pink fucking Mercedes, brake-checking people like some kind of out-of-control Chick-fil-A joker up for a romp with his crystal meth Harley Quinn and a bucket of chicken. Man, does anything sound more Florida, by the way? Now, okay, I know this is looking pretty bad for old Wyatt. He's not exactly coming across like the bright and upstanding young man his TikTok account would lead you to believe. But to be fair, we don't know what happened afterwards. So let's see what Crystal Meth Harley Quinn has to say about what took place once these said cars came to a stop.
And you're detaining him for resisting or something?
No, he pistol whipped somebody with a gun over their head.
Oh, okay, that is the situation that nobody helped him with. I guess he called someone?
He called 911, and then he went all the way back here instead of meeting with us.
Yes, he came home after being attacked by two hillbilly crazy people in a truck.
But he pistol whipped them over the top of their head.
Because they attacked him.
Well, that's why we're going to go back and take a seat.
Okay.
And if he wants to tell us the side of the story, then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay. So what are you trying to do so for? Just like defend the hillbillies who got punched in the face with a gun?
Well, if they got pistol whipped with a gun, then they're victims.
Okay.
Yes, we are going to.
And he's a victim of being attacked while driving. They were speeding in front of him. They were speeding in front of him. They're not 80 through. They were speeding in front of him.
You liar!
So you guys not aware of like the full story?
We heard that there was some kind of a road rage incident that started it, but
I was aware that like multiple people hung up on his call when trying to call for assistance from these crazy drivers.
I
called him myself, actually.
Oh yeah, we heard you on the phone trying to like find his home to just like show up. Wonderful.
Well, to talk to him about what happened.
Okay. So I'll just follow you guys and see you there. Thank you.
So this is Wyatt's girlfriend that he's had. Yes, I said girlfriend. That he's had since middle school, and it's actually kind of sweet. She is like, she's sticking up for her man here. Not gonna lie, like I kind of respect that about her. Like she's being ride or die, and any girl that does that lives by the stand by your man mantra, like, girl, I'll stand you to death, honey. Like you're, she's out there, standing up for her man, and that's what she's doing. What she's supposed to do here. But there's just one teensy little problem with the little story here.
So it was that Chick-fil-A where you stopped, I guess, your car, and they became aggravated, wanted you to move.
Yeah,
ended up escalating to some type of fight.
Well, like I threw my Chick-fil-A at them because I was like, "Get away from me!" No, she wasn't there.
No.
Nani? Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop your fucking lying.
Okay, so really quick before we move on, I wanted to share a moment I saw while watching this interview where his little girlfriend here, that's the same girl who we just, caught in 4K lying to police. I hope they aren't planning on, having her testify, by the way, because that footage is useless now, but, at any rate. I caught a moment during this interview. This show is called the Let's Get Into It podcast. I think the host's name is Sloan. The host is great. He's like an absolute, just a sweetheart, great. I really like him. But this little fucking turd canoe, this fucking bathroom grunter, this fucking grumpy muncher.
Human being had actually dropped a grumpy.
This fucking douchemonger is nonce. I caught a moment during this show that might be more egregious than his alleged offenses. I'll let this clip play. Let's see if you can spot it. Let's see if you can spot the diarrhea in the public pool, so to speak. see, see if you can catch the wind for the trees.
So it was never a riff, like it was never an issue. She offered, it was like a nice thing. And then I came here and I was like, all right, well, now I have to stay in a hotel and take care of all these puppies. Like, this is kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I realized that I was spending enough money that I could like get a apartment.
Yeah.
Oh, you little brat, you little ringworm, you. Oh, did you guys catch that? He fucking points at his water bottle and has his girlfriend reach over and hand it to her. You know what? Here, I'll run it back.
I'm funding an episode. I realized that I was spending enough money that I could like get a apartment.
Yeah.
Now look, I understand like he's in the middle of a sentence and maybe he just doesn't want to break away, but he doesn't even flinch. Like there is no fucking movement on his end. This just screams entitled little rich kid to me. And like this kind of behavior, this is instilled in childhood. This ain't just because he's got money and like caught a little bit of clout on TikTok. This is fucking spoiled brat energy if I've ever seen it. Like major only child vibes. Mage only child vibes. Like I guarantee this dude not only like he didn't have an older brother or sister growing up. Because if he tried some dumb shit like this with a fucking older sister, he would have gotten that water bottle thrown at his stupid white fucking trash face. Oh, I'm sorry, but like the reason this sets me off so much is like you can see the power dynamic in their relationship just from this clip. For those of you who don't know the full story here, and we'll get there, believe me, he's accused of hitting his girlfriend here, the same one that we just were talking about. And this moment, like, really echoes controlling fucking asshole. This is like some Daryl Brooks shit if I've ever seen it. I can literally like picture Erica sitting there all quiet and fucking dreadlocked up Daryl Brooks sitting there, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And just fucking pointing at his water bottle and expecting his little fucking servant to grab it for him. Like, oh, I think that this guy is making all the money in their relationship, and he treats this poor girl, Miss Ride or Die, the same, like, down-ass girlfriend that was out there spouting off at police when she knew nothing about the situation. Like, we know now that she knew nothing, was basically lying and going at cops for him. This little fucking puke wouldn't even flinch. Just, like, I have expected him to be like, gimme. Like, oh, I hate this guy. I hate him. But, alright, I'm not gonna spend too much longer harping on the water bottle thing. Let's move on to what we're here to talk about.
I can't talk too much about it. But they backed me in so that they could both come out and come on either side of my car and attack. I was hate crimed in Florida. I was attacked by two men.
Yeah.
And they my car was stuck between like a Chick-fil-A line. And
let's talk about that.
They like backed me in.
So first of all, whenever somebody plays the, oh, I can't talk about it because there's a pending legal situation thing, that's a total cop-out. What you mean to say is you don't want to talk about it because it makes you look like an asshole, and hiding behind my lawyers told me not to talk about it is a convenient excuse to basically only offer the small details that paint a narrative in your favor. There's no law preventing him from talking about whatever the fuck he wants to talk about. You can say whatever you want. This is America. Freedom of speech, buddy. Your lawyers can tell you until they're blue in the face that, don't talk to press, but you're already there. Talking to press. Going on an interview just to say, oh, I can't talk about it, that's manipulative as fuck. You're basically just taking advantage of some good fluff piece press to get people on your side about a situation you actually don't want to address. The situation that everybody really wants to know about. So I call bullshit within the first sentence that came out of this guy's mouth. But a hate crime? That's a fucking bold assertion, my friend. You're gonna go out there accusing someone of a hate crime, you better come correct with those receipts, because assholes like me are gonna fucking hold your ass accountable to those lies after the fact. So we've gotten his version of events, and we've seen the footage of what actually happened. So we know that it's actually him that brake-checked the two guys in the pickup. So let's go to the great equalizer, the body camera footage. Police body cams, they're like my favorite fucking invention. There is so much footage on YouTube nowadays that I cannot stop watching it. You can craft whatever publicity and storytelling you want, but the facts don't care about your feelings. The body cam will always reveal all. So let's take a look. Shout out before we play this to Explore With Us. They run a really awesome true crime channel with doing like interrogation breakdowns and stuff, kind of similar to JCS. But they also have a body cam YouTube channel, which is this from. I'll put the link to this video and that channel, to both channels actually, in the description. But yeah, hashtag EWooCrew all the way. Thanks for letting me use this clip. Big fan.
Officers soon arrive at the scene.
Okay, so what happened?
This dude was parked in the middle of the road, like right at the light.
Okay.
To get back in the car, stop blocking traffic. You literally was at someone else's car, talking to them, banging on their window.
I think they called too.
Yeah, like,
woman in the car.
I was like
beating on the window.
I was like, come on, man, get back in the car, go about your day. He goes, oh, fuck you, this and that, I got a gun, all this. I'm like, okay, whatever. He cuts us off right here.
Okay.
Threw the drink at me, so I got out of the truck, obviously. Once I got out, he walks back into his car, he grabs his gun, points it at me.
Where they pointed it in my face.
I turned around just to leave, and right as I turn around, he's whacking in the back there. There was literally a lady with her infant baby crossing the road, and he literally almost hit him. I saw everything.
Okay.
I have A video. This was after he
After he hit him?
Yes. He was chasing them inside the parking lot like a crazy.
I just pulled over because somebody tried to kill me in the car. And they get out of the car like they're ready to fight. And then I had 4 guys jump out of the car and say, I'm going to beat the f*** out of you and all that stuff. I mean, like, I said a lot of, like, they did not hurt me because I had a gun.
No. Okay, and did you put the gun back in the case or you still have it in your hand?
I just opened the glove box and I said, do you guys really want to with me right now?
So after this whole debacle at the Chick-fil-A, Wyatt hightails it out of there. He burns rubber in his little pink Mercedes. You know, I'm sorry, but guilty people, they don't run. Now, some of you might be saying, oh, well, he was attacked, that's why he left. Basically, every part of his story has been debunked at this point. He wasn't run off the road and brake checked. You know, we saw the footage. He was actually the aggressor in the chase. There weren't 4 guys in the truck, and he didn't pistol whip some guy in the face like he claims. He clocked him from behind when the guy was turning around to walk away. The police have photos of the welt that he left on the guy's skull. He's lucky he didn't give him a concussion. He probably just didn't have the upper body strength for it. So Wyatt's out on the lam after all this goes down because he knows he's going to get arrested. So after hours of playing cat and mouse with the police and like phone calls back and forth, they finally track him down just outside his house in the same pink Mercedes from the incident. You'll notice in the next clip that it's nighttime now. You know, suffice it to say, the police are less than thrilled by the time it took to finally track him down and attempt to take him into custody. I mean, as far as they know, he's assaulted someone, he's armed, and he's out on the run. There's basically been a manhunt in pursuit of Icy Wyatt all across the state of Florida. So, if police seem on edge in this next clip, just know, like, it's warranted. There's a reason for it.
Hey, put the car in park. Put the car in park. Let's go. Put it in park. All right. Put both your hands out the window.
Put your hands out the window.
Put both of your hands out the window, kid. We're not fucking with you.
I don't know who I am.
Nope.
The police officers, they like saw me as a famous person.
I don't know who I am.
Nope.
Get out of the car. Keep your hands up.
I can't take the seatbelt out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Do it now. Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Lay down on the ground, buddy.
You said put the thing. I can't take the seatbelt off? You need to show some respect.
Man, the absolute unmitigated gall to say to a swarm of police officers that they need to show some respect to him. Talk about fucking zero self-awareness. Like, y'all thought Daryl was incapable of seeing how he's being perceived, but like, holy shit, this guy takes it to a new level with the mullet and the pimp robe, getting instructed out of a pink Mercedes, telling a dozen police officers with guns drawn because you've assaulted somebody that they need to show some respect. It's like, I've seen some cases of someone getting too far up their own ass in clout, but this guy has taken like just the smallest amount of TikTok fame and blown it up in his head to just insane exponential levels. Like, he thinks he is the shit. The ironic part is this clip came from his own TikTok, where he is just getting absolutely flamed in the comments. I mean, you can see one of them here on the screen, but I mean, it is an absolute burial. All of them are just, you need to show some respect. I don't know how you're not embarrassed by this. Like, he's got it pinned up on there. You can go check it out for yourself. I mean, don't. Wait until you're done watching this video. Don't worry. We'll go through all the hits by the end of it. I promise. I gotcha, fam.
Lay down on the ground.
I know my right.
Get on the ground.
Get on the ground or you're going to get tased. Get on the ground or you're going to get tased. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. Oh!
That will never not be funny to me. I didn't even have to add in the fucking Roblox sound effect. It just naturally came out of him.
Get on the ground. Oh! Next time do it yourself. I won't have that problem. Yeah. I got it.
Oh my god. No Miranda rights? No Miranda rights. Wow. No Miranda rights.
They don't need to read you your Miranda rights when you're getting arrested. They need to read you your Miranda rights before they question you. This is a pretty common misconception. He thinks this is like a big gotcha moment. Like, oh, I gotta say that a bunch on camera because I'm gonna get the case thrown out. Like, sorry, man, they don't need to read shit to you.
Would you mind if we just look through it real quick? Are you allowing us to look through the car or no?
Yes!
Yes? Okay, we're going to do that then. Lock and open. Where's his keys? Just they got keys or... It looks like they're going to end up taking you to jail for the incident that happened with the road rage thing. Because they said that there was a gun involved and they described the whole thing and the gun's there and it seems like that's what happened. He said he got hit by a gun, there's a witness, the whole thing. So we can't not, you know, unless you have something else to say about the incident.
I didn't hit nobody.
Well, they're saying otherwise and they described the gun and everything and there was somebody else that was watching.
So my girlfriend can't be a witness too?
Was she with you?
Yes.
I was like, get away
there?
from me. No, she wasn't there.
No.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop your fucking lying.
Oh, okay. Well, we can talk to her when she gets here. Just call her and put her on speaker. Don't respond to any text messages.
Babe, I'm getting arrested because of those people that cut me off. I pulled the gun out to show them through the window, like, don't f with me, and they all went back in their car.
Just to be clear, the story is now changing for a 4th time. I mean, that makes sense. It usually takes me 4 times to really hone in on the details of my actions immediately after I make them and recount something that definitely, absolutely, unequivocally happened to me, for sure. First he, pointed at the guy's waist, then he showed it to him in the glove box. Now he's showing it to him through the window, and later on the interview, he hit the guy in the face with it. When in reality, he pointed it right directly at the guy's face, and then when he turned to walk away, he fucking pistol whipped him in the back of the head like a bitch. Ugh, now just to see him try to wriggle out of this, I hate this guy.
And they're talking about it's just for tonight. I can't go to jail tonight. I have to work. Like,
you are in absolutely no wrong. They should not
I'm
be
telling you.
I'll come trust and believe.
Go right out of it. I gotta call my mom. Goodbye. You can't take my phone.
Yoink! Gotcha, bitch!
You can't take my phone. This is my possession, so now you're gonna be a thief? Now you're gonna be a thief.
You're under arrest. You're not allowed to have the phone, okay?
Wow.
Go back in the car. Yes.
I don't think you guys should be talking without me hearing. If it's about my matter.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Yes?
Can you roll down the window?
No. You don't have any right to hear what we're talking about.
You're talking about me, though.
Okay.
Why are you being such an asshole now?
I don't think I'm being an asshole at all.
You are being an asshole.
Okay. I'm sorry that you think that.
You don't see any problem with this. You don't see the problem that somebody with a bright pink car who is famous online gets with on the freeways all the time, and that's why I carry a gun. That is you said legal was in Florida.
It is legal in Florida to have a gun in your car. There's nothing illegal about that.
So where can you prove, show me the video proof where I hit him with a gun?
We don't need video proof.
Yes, you do. Because I have several witnesses that will testify against.
Okay. Then the court case should get dropped pretty quickly.
You have no proof.
Okay.
You don't even know what gun is the same gun that I hit with if I did. So you don't even know what gun was used in crime, but you want to sit here and act like I'm the criminal? I would like them to come talk to you guys.
No, we can't call your mom. Where are the keys inside the vehicle? No? Yes? No. We're gonna just tow it.
Tow it.
Oh, easy.
Tow it then.
Step inside.
Okay. Tow it
That's
then.
enough.
That's the most pissant lift tick attempt at being unruly I've ever seen. He kicks that door like a wet noodle. Tow it then. What a tool.
What are you alleging that he did? Right trick you?
Swerve into my lane
Okay.
Then pulled over me and brake checked me, like causing an accident.
Okay. Do you have video of it on your car?
Like, accident.
Did you guys actually get in an accident? I mean, he's got a big ass, like, knot on the back of his head.
You have video proof of it?
No, but there are independent witnesses. So. I mean, not everybody knows who you are.
It doesn't matter. I have 58 million followers.
Bruh.
Everybody who's been on TikTok or Instagram has seen who I am.
You can't assume that everybody knows who
I
you
don't
are.
assume that everybody knows who I am. I said a lot of people know who I am.
I believe you, and I never said that.
Why are you saying all that?
I said you don't know that this guy knows who you are.
Oh, he sure did.
Oh, did he say
Trust
something?
Me, when somebody swerving into my lane, brake checking me, wanting me to stop, wanting me to race my car, coming out the car, I know that's a fan.
Jesus, if that's how your fans treat you, I'd hate to see what your enemies do. And didn't you say it was a hate crime? You say you know it's a fan, like this kind of thing has happened to you before, so like, bitch, which is it? Is it a hate crime or is it a fan? Does he follow you or does he hate you? Or are the two not mutually exclusive in your world? Because that would actually explain a lot at this point.
I'm tasing people for not violent crime shit.
Oh, okay. Nobody tased you, though.
What?
You didn't get tased.
Tase me, I'll let me go to jail for the rest of my life.
Okay. I'm not gonna tase you. I'm just saying you didn't get tased. Because you just said so. You just said it. That's not what I said. I said nobody tased you.
I didn't say nobody tased me.
You want to run the record back?
I'm tasing people for not violent crime shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. Stop your fucking lying.
You're dumb, girl.
Am I?
You're real dumb. You might want to try modeling.
I definitely can't do that.
You definitely might want to try modeling. So you can just.
I definitely can't do that.
Dude, shout out to this cop. She's not getting worked up. She's like bantering with him. She's got a good attitude about this whole thing. Cracking jokes. She's probably a great cop, too. Game, respect, game.
You guys got yourself a Tiger King, huh?
Carol Baskin killed her husband, whacked him. Can't convince me that it didn't happen. Fed them to tigers, they snacking. What's happening?
Hey, come on out, Wyatt.
Hey, Wyatt, so a couple things can happen right now.
Just listen to him.
What we want to do, we're going to swap the handcuffs and put her handcuffs on you, but also all your expensive jewelry and stuff, because we want to make sure that nothing bad happens to your stuff. Once it goes down to jail, that's somebody else handling it. We'll put it in safekeeping here. It's going into an evidence locker until you come back to pick it up. Okay?
Why do I have to go to jail?
Why? We've gone over that like 3 times. You pistol whipped the guy over the head with a gun.
No, I didn't. You have no proof.
We have a video.
You do
and
not
the guy
have
has a
video.
lump on his head. Yes, there's a witness. We just talking to the guy on the
You have
phone.
no
The guy is
witness.
here giving a statement right now, Wyatt.
Okay, let me see his video.
You don't have to. God, why?
We don't have to. I have family that work in police force.
God damn, that's like the 5th time I've heard that in like a couple of days. Why does having a family member in law enforcement mean you're like entitled to some kind of special treatment? I guess he's implying that he knows the system or something. It's just I can't stand it. It's annoying. It's entitlement to me. It's just I'm better than everybody else. Treat me better than everybody else. I deserve special treatment. Get fucked. You're like everyone else. You're going to jail. Get wrecked.
Okay.
You guys are talking to the wrong person.
Wyatt, we have, listen, it's 2022. We have body cameras. People have cell phones.
It doesn't matter. You didn't body camera me pistol whipping somebody with a gun.
Wyatt,
All right.
this is what's happening. Take off your, listen, you have 2 options.
Why don't you take
And
your rings off
The
yourself?
jail's probably not going to take your jewelry because the value that it could be, right? So we're going to put it in safekeeping here.
No, I need label bags and everything.
We're gonna put it on a thing, and we're gonna have you sign it. Well, we have to Why are you going?
You're not allowed to walk
Let me
away.
see you do it first then.
What?
We're gonna
You're not
fill it
about
out
to
as we
take
do it.
$30,000, $40,000 worth of jewelry without me knowing exactly
And
where
I'm
it's
gonna
going.
Man, this shit like harkens back to Brooks for me. This is like Daryl Brooks vibes. Real Daryl Brooks energy for me. Like, people who are so used to manipulating everyone and everything around them, it ends up flying so hard in the face of cops and jail because, like, the easiest way out of that situation is to just surrender control and go along with the process. Like, just, they need to fucking book you into intake. The people in the jail are going to do what they need to do. You need to just go along with it and just get through it as quickly as you can. The desperate grasps at maintaining what little control they have over, like, little minuscule things, like this guy and his jewelry and Daryl and his table and the fucking witness list, like, it ends up coming across as more insecure than anything else. Like, the bittersweet irony in all of this is their desperate attempts to regain some form of control makes them look weaker than they ever have to those in positions of power over them.
Write it on this form.
So
and then
go
you're
ahead and
gonna
write
sign
it on the form.
No,
and
I
then
have to
bring it
know what I have
to
to put on it. So give me the jewelry.
it. You don't know what this jewelry is valued.
Wyatt, come on now. I don't.
You this to me the
value.
whole entire
I've
time in
actually
the car.
been so nice to you.
No,
Damn! What? Dude, what car were you in, bro? She was sweet as pie, making jokes with you and shit. Like, I would argue being charming. Some may even say borderline flirty. And then for him to turn around and call her the C word. What a dickbag. Oh, just like really, really gross behavior. Fuck this guy.
You've been calling me a bitch the whole time.
Let him take his chance in jail, then.
Okay. Oh, wait.
If they lose shit, they lose shit.
I'm not gonna lose it. I've been to LA County before.
Okay.
Let's see in LA, buddy.
Stay in LA, buddy.
That's not what he said.
You think you're a,
I think you have
a
issues
big
with your
trip,
hearing.
guys?
That's not what he even said.
That's not what he even said.
It's not.
You guys are so annoying. It's like a power trip.
Come here. Turn around.
You guys didn't do good. You guys had no friends in school.
That's true. None.
You guys had no anybody thinking that you were cool. So
Tiger King, if you move your arm again.
Shut up.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No, that's physical violence.
Stop resisting.
Yeah, that's physical violence. I'm not resisting.
Yes. Let them swap the cups.
I'm not resisting.
I love how in every body cam video there's an inevitable close-up of someone's back and all you can see is just a flurry of hands flying here, there, and everywhere, and the person just constantly repeating, I'm not resisting, all the while stiffening their arms and legs like an MS patient with popsicle sticks in their sleeves. Just straight out stiff arm like Marshawn Lynch. I'm not resisting! I'm not resisting! It's like, bro, yes you are! What you are saying and what you are doing are two completely different things.
Okay. You know this is an $80,000 chain on my neck you're pressing, right? A lot of losses.
Well, we tried to take it and put it in
evidence. A lot
evidence
of losses right now.
Alright. Have a seat in the car.
I don't think I'm
Have a seat in the car. Hey!
There you go. You got another charge right there.
Why are they even standing here? They're just calling me Joe Exotic. How much a pawn shop gonna
Just ignore them.
Do you want to work with people like this?
I don't really have a choice, bud.
Girl, you have so many choices in life. You are beautiful.
Thank you.
You are so beautiful. You could be doing so many amazing things.
Oh, we can see here how manipulative this little puke is when he wants to be. For the record, I think she is doing amazing things. She goes out there and risks her life every day to help protect her community, while people like you call her a C word and basically spit in her face. I think that's amazing. You, on the other hand, eat fast food in bed and push gotcha games to kids. You know what? Speaking of which, let's take a look at some of that world-class content that's amassed this little puke has 58 million followers on TikTok.
Gosh, should I do a story time about how I got ripped out my Mercedes and my ass beat for trying to take my seatbelt off when they tell me to get out the car by the Broward police? Well, I can't say too much right now, but if y'all want a story time, I'll do it later. Hey, y'all, so I wanted to release this body cam footage on my own because my lawyer had acquired it and gave it to me, and I was going to show you guys at some point, but I just really wasn't ready to show you.
Get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm sorry, but no, you were not. Cap. I call bullshit. He capping America over here. Fucking, that footage is damning. Legally and otherwise. You and your lawyers probably fucking battled tooth and nail to bury that footage in the deepest, darkest hole you could find. Praying it never saw the light of day. Like, just stop.
And this YouTube channel here just went ahead and edited it all for you so you guys can go watch it like a damn movie. Wow, thank you, EWU body fucking cam. Like, I asked you to do that shit? No. Anyways, it's going viral because it has 41K views and 3.1K comments in 3 hours. And every time you refresh, it's like going up. For YouTube, I feel like that's kind of crazy. But people are just saying like the nastiest things without knowing the backstory at all. And I know my real fans know my backstory. So let's go boost me on YouTube live stream real quick. And I'm going to try to get into the algorithm or something somehow. And maybe get these fucking haters on my YouTube live stream and check their asses. Come on. We do live our best life out here. And I've kind of gotten myself to a point in my life where I figured out how to not have to work very hard. You know, like, I don't like hard labor. Look at my nails, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a lot more reasons than just your nails as to why you don't work manual labor. Your milquetoast fucking skinny fat arms could be a major role in that. You could lift a fucking gallon of milk. Matter of fact, like, who's bringing this man's milk in? We all need our milk. Even if he's eating vegan, I guarantee you there's a carton of almond milk in his fridge right now. So who's carrying it in? I need to know. His girlfriend. She's fetching his water bottles for him. I wouldn't put it past her. I think it's safe to assume she's carrying those groceries in that house too. I am willing to bet my $80,000 chain on the fact that he is not lifting a single one of those fucking nailed fingers when those groceries come out of the trunk. Like, even think of the dynamics of it. Just, like, trying to squeeze those 2-inch nails into the handle of a milk jug, or, you know, carrying a bunch of bags in, like, with maybe the produce is in there and they pinch up. Those nails would get ripped off in, like, 2 seconds. For sure, this guy cannot even carry his own groceries into the house. What a fucking useless little imp.
But a big reason why I was living in Miami was because I was getting to the bag. I was hustling. I was getting to the bag out there. And I made a really good deal of money. And I had to travel to New York and to Atlanta. And the reason why I was doing that is because I was creating a way on these games that I promote to you guys to earn money from them.
He's pushing gacha games? What a fucking slimeball. For all of you that don't know, gacha games are these free mobile games that push microtransactions on children. So you start playing the game for free, and you get these gems that unlock a more powerful character, or that castle you're building will be done instantly if you just upgrade for 99 cents. And little kids playing on mom or daddy's phone or tablet get hooked on them and end up spending exorbitant amounts of money. Alistair and I were talking on the I do a podcast with Alistair from Pack Nation called Boîte Noire Radio. Link in the description. So, shameless plug. You can check it out. But anyways, we were talking about this 13-year-old girl who spent her entire family's life savings on these gacha games. They are extremely predatory. And they use influencers like this guy or fucking Jake Paul to push these games onto kids, knowing that they're vulnerable to these microtransactions. It's really gross. Any creator who pushes them holds no responsibility in the influence they have over their audience, especially creators that make content aimed for children, like this fucking ass clown. God, you see what I mean about, like, the infected cow hoof? The second I think we're, like, done draining all the shit out, I squeeze and just a little more pus comes out of the infection. It just, like, it never ends. This guy sucks so hard.
And I used to earn money from these games just by playing them like you guys, but I wanted to make it a bigger source of income for myself. And anybody who makes a lot of money will tell you never have one source of income. I mean, any rich person, they don't have one source of income. They don't just have one job that they put all their eggs in. You know what I'm saying? All their eggs in one basket. So anyways, after like 3 years of promoting these games, I became one of the top promoters. I have 80,000 people that play these games with me. And the creators of these games on the App Store, they now work with me, and I earn 5% of all of your guys' earnings on the game. And I actually spend time and teach all of my players. Of course, not 80,000 people, but I try to play with at least everybody that signs up. As soon as they sign up, I try to join them in a round, and I let them win so that I can earn that 5% and they can get their monies to start playing on the game. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, there is absolutely no fucking chance he is playing even 5 seconds of these stupid games. But be that as it may, maybe now you guys can see what I'm talking about with how predatory these fucking gacha game pushers are. Like only a child would be stupid enough to believe, or even want to believe, that if they sign up for fucking Icy Wyatt bingo, oh, he'll play around with me and he'll even let me win. I gotta go download it. So even this half-baked humble brag about how he's basically ripping his audience off by selling them these scam games is really just a fucking cleverly disguised ad for said gacha games. It's like, oh, it's so meta upon itself. It's like, again, no self-awareness whatsoever. It's, holy shit. It's so gross.
You can now take that money that you just won and play a couple rounds for yourself. Or you can cash it out, bitch. So anyways, of course, not everybody that downloads the game is serious about playing. But the people that are, you know what I'm saying, I'm able to make a living from. Because they actually are on the game earning money. And I'm on the game earning money every day too. Not just the 5%. But if you do the math, I probably have about, I want to say 15,000 people that play the game every single day and earn money. And I play the game every day for like 4 hours, and there's multiple games. Let me show you. You can see here I have a bunch of bingo games, and I have multiple devices. So sometimes I just set them up and play on a bunch of different phones. But anyways, I also have a clothing company. I also do spicy content, and I do subscription bases. Like here on TikTok, I have like an account that I go live on that has a lot of subscribers. I do YouTube, and for right now, that's paying the bills. And I'm very blessed, and I'm very lucky to have.
Okay, so before we wrap up, I found more evidence that this guy doesn't carry in his own groceries. All over his TikTok, he does this video series called Eat With Me, and it's exactly what it sounds like. He eats and talks, and boom, video. I know, high quality content, right? Anyways, I've never understand people that do this, but they are out there. I don't know why like our culture has shifted this way, but okay, so like every girlfriend I've ever had could not cook. I was a line chef all through college. I worked in kitchens up until I graduated from the fire academy. So I almost went into the Navy with the intention of pursuing the culinary programs. I mean, obviously my life took a different route, but regardless, I have always been the one who cooks in my household, and I'd like ask them, what did you like do to like, how were you living before? Like, you're here, you're eating. How did you not, at least by necessity, figure out how to cook at least a little bit? And the answer was fucking shocking to me. These people, they live off of fast food and snacks. Like, I can't, it just seems so far away and removed from what I would choose to do. But, you know, that's just, like, for some people, that's just their life, apparently. I'm surprised more of them aren't fat, because, like, honestly, the overwhelming percentage of people that I meet like this are skinny, so maybe they're fucking onto something. But anyways, let's check out a little bit of this doucher's terrible fucking content. I'll spare you from the entire video, but I figure we can at least get a taste of this quick, you know, no pun intended.
Hey, y'all, do you want to eat with me? So I got the purple shake again because it's so freaking good. Ugh. The little birthday meal. I still haven't figured out the flavor. I think it's berry. Okay. I got my French fries.
I haven't seen this. If he pulls out a fillet of fish, I'm gonna fucking shit.
And it comes in a really cute box. Big Mac. And some chicken nuggets. Grimace's birthday. Let me see here. So I heard that people were talking shit about me for eating in my bed. Do you not eat in your bed? Am I like a freak for eating on my bed?
You freak.
Freak?
Freak.
Oh my god.
In the sheets.
No, I don't eat in my bed because I'm not a fucking... what's the word? Grody? No wonder this guy lives in Florida. Like, so much of what this guy does and is just, like, white trash incarnate. His girlfriend, a little baddie, though, she seems chill. Like, not gonna lie, she has won me the fuck over throughout this video. And that's, that makes this next part even more fucking infuriating. Trigger warnings up front. We're gonna be getting into some of the domestic abuse allegations, from both sides, to be fair. But I just want to throw, like, a quick disclaimer out there before we get into it. If any of this stands to be upsetting to anyone, just, bow out now, click off, go watch another video, no harm done, no harm, no foul. We're going to just take a look at some of these allegations and then pretty much wrap up anyway. So no problem if you want to take off, and we'll just see you in the next video. Okay, so with that, let's roll into the next clip.
I feel like I want to talk a little bit about your relationship because there's some people who will go online and say like she's being abused or that it's an abusive situation. So do you think that do you feel like you're being abused?
No. And I feel like we definitely, when we fight, we both fight. Like,
yeah, you both fight hard.
It's definitely not like a one-sided thing. I just might say less online.
Uh-huh. Well, because he's also got all the followers and stuff.
He's very public, yeah. So, and then the one time that it did go super viral and the one that, like, everyone sees.
Is that the one where, like, you threw this up in the front yard?
Yeah, so that was actually, like, we had just moved into that house.
Bitches that want to be abused and they ain't happy until they abused, they gonna push on every fucking button until you fucking abuse them. How's that feel, babe?
Oh, man. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I had seen some of the stuff, and I knew some of it was coming up, but I hadn't seen that actual clip, and I don't know. I'm like actually kind of getting tilted, like, watching this, so I don't want to talk about this guy anymore. He fucking sucks. Sorry, I wanted to make this video I wanted to make it like at least an hour, and I've been fucking working on it all week, but I'm not in the right headspace to be getting into this stuff right now. And to be clear, if she's abusing him back, that's just as wrong. I'm not gonna pour into this anymore, so I only know what we just saw, which was this guy acting like an absolute fucking nightmare, and that last clip was just... I don't know. That doesn't feel like the kind of energy to me of someone who is also being physically assaulted. That doesn't feel like the kind of energy that someone like that would expel onto an abuser. It very much felt one-sided, but, it's one clip. I don't know. What we saw was fucked up, and he's a piece of shit who frankly doesn't deserve any more of the attention that he's already getting. So I don't want to contribute to it any further. I think it's important to clown on these guys like him and Brooks that just think they are like so infallible, and the juxtaposition they're in of them actually being such small, cretinous little beings and them not realizing is like hilarious to me, and exposing it is something I really take great pride in, but not also at the expense of my own mental well-being. So I'm gonna tap out early on this one, guys. Sorry, I feel like I'm like I feel like I'm like letting y'all down, but we covered most of it anyways. I didn't have that much left, so yeah. Alright, well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Another long-form commentary video for you. I know you guys have been asking for it, so yeah, I really worked hard on this. I'll do another one next week, so until then, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Alright, guys. Alright, bye.